What is a flower? We all have seen beautiful flowers present on the plants. Flowers are the reproductive organ of the plant. It changes to the fruits and seed. The fruits that we eat and the seeds which are present inside the fruit are formed from the flower parts only. Parts of a flower are shown. The flower, if you open the flower, you will see the flower like this. It has anthers, filament, petals, sepals, ovary, style, stigma, which are commonly called as pistil. So these are all new terms for you right as of for now. We'll come back to this picture afterwards. Let's understand each term separately. What is stigma, what is filament, what is anther, and then you would be able to understand this picture very nicely. Sepals. You can see the green color covering on the flower, which protects the beautiful petals of the flower. On the flower, on the lower side, you can see a green color, a small pack of leaves which is holding that flower. That is called as sepals. They are green color leafy structures and it is the outermost layer of the flower. What is the function of this? Why are they present? What is the need of these sepals? It protects the flower during its budding stage. Budding means when the flower is very small, a bud size, and all the sepals together is called as calyx. I'm again telling you, don't get confused between sepals and calyx. Sepals we say separately for green color leafy structures which are present below the flower, and calyx, all the sepals combined together is called as calyx. So I hope you have understood sepals. What are sepals? Green color leafy structure which protects the flower during its budding stage. You can see the picture also. I will show you more pictures of sepals. See, you can see that a beautiful flower during its budding stage is covered with small green leaves. All these if I talk about single green leaf, then it is called as sepal. If I combine all the throughout the budding part, it is called as sepals. See how beautifully the rose flower is covered with sepals. This is the calyx. Calyx means when all these sepals are combined together. So I hope the word sepals and calyx are clear to all of you. Sepal is a part of a flower. Single leafy greeny structure, and all the sepals combine and form the calyx. It's most beautiful part of the flower, that is the flower petals. You can see the picture that sepals are different and petal is different now. These are the most colorful parts of the flower. What is the function of these petals? It protects the internal parts of the plant. It attracts the birds and insects for pollination. Yes, for pollination to occur, these beautiful flowers attract. Whenever we see beautiful flowers, we always go near them and see them and watch them very nicely. Why? Because of the beautiful petals only. And all the petals collectively called as corolla. Like in the previous, all sepals were called as calyx. All petals of a flower are called as corolla. Petals, you can see the picture, different type of petals are there, and if I combine all the petals, then they are called as corolla. See, different beautiful pictures of the petals are visible on your screen, and the main function of it is that it protects the internal parts of the plant, and second is by their beautiful colors the pollinators are being attracted. And if we combine all the petals, then corolla is formed. Stamen. Next part is called as the stamen or the androecium. It is also called as androecium part. That is the male reproductive part of the plant. Male reproductive part of the plant is called as stamen or androecium. Parts of stamen are, two parts of stamen are there, anther and filament. Today you can observe a single plant and then you can see the structure of stamen looks like this. Filament is a long tube and anther is a sac where pollen grains are present. Small yellow tiny particles are present in the anther. They are called as pollen grains. So this is called as stamen. The upper flat part like stamen is called the anther, and anther consists of pollen grains. And the long tube is called as filament, which is holding that pollen grain sac of the anther. So I hope stamen word is clear to you now. See different flowers and stamen is there, which consists of a long tube filament, and anther consists of pollen grains inside it. Every flower has these most commonly, but sometimes the male and female parts of a plant are different also in different plants. Last is pistil. Pistil is called as gynoecium. Gynoecium, that is the female reproductive part of the plant. Male reproductive part of the plant is stamen. Female is the pistil. It is a female reproductive part of the plant, and parts of pistil are, three parts of pistil are there: stigma, style and ovary. You can see the picture. It looks like this. Yes. Just look like a round bottom flask we see in chemistry lab now. It's look like very round from the bottom, then a long tube, and then a flat surface above that. It's called a stigma. Let's learn each one of them separately. The uppermost part of this reproductive female part is called as stigma. It is a sticky it is a very sticky point. Style or the names itself suggests it is a tube like part which connects the stigma and the ovary. Tube like middle part which connects the stigma and the ovary, which is called as style. And the lower swollen part, that is a fluffy part, lower part, is called as the ovary. The ovary contains the ovule, that is the female eggs of the plant. Different parts, the different pistils present in the different types of flowers: style, stigma and ovary. Stigma is the sticky part, style is the middle part, and ovary is the last part of the swollen part of the female reproductive system, that is the pistil. So 4 parts of flower you have learned: sepals, petals, then stamen, and the last one is the pistil. Okay, and have a nice day. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel.